home opener. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Arias tossed to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's William Contreras. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. Ramirez sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swinging a foul out of play. Freeland at second with 2 down. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Shane McClanahan.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. And that's fouled off. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And there's a ball. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Now one missed.
That's inside.
That one ripped. Freeland pulls it down. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Carlos Santana stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. In the dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in.
Adames.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Two outs.
Ball, that's just out.
That's a strike. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Christian Yelich.
Gray back to work. And a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
Yelich goes. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Throws to first. Out with the second baseman covering. This is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
That misses. Ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. A changeup missing, and a count 2-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. It's 1-0. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. And it stays fair.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Stepping in, Gabriel Arias. Freeland takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Lane Thomas. And Cleveland on top 1-0. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one the other way. Dives for the bag. Got him. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. And that one clips the corner. Correa playing up the middle at short. 30 years old now. And he was born in Puerto Rico. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. First pitch misses.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Contreras makes the grab, and there's one down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
Strike 2. And he swings through that one. Contreras down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Arias sends it to first, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses. And that is out of play. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Kwan in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out to center. Mitchell gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1.
Santana.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ramirez over at first with 1 away.
1-1.
In the dirt. And misses inside. Fought off foul. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. So 2 down now, and here is Willie Adames. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's down and away. Tied up here in the early going. And another ball.
2-0. Ball, that pitch is out.
4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Manzardo in the box now. Takes strike 1. And ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And now they're out front. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. Inside, almost got him.
That's ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. Fastball for a strike at 95. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 out.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And there's a foul ball. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Mitchell makes the catch, and that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's going to be William Contreras. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Base hit. And here is Hoskins. In the air, right field. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Porrillo stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Santana. And the inning is over. here in Cleveland, ready to go, bottom 4. Here comes Lane Thomas. That one missed. That one fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Way inside. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He made a pay for that one. It's 5-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. That one misses. 1-0. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now
so in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 in this one. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Abner Uribe.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ball inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. Kwan stands at first with 1 out. That one is hammered right field. Frelick ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now here is Willie Adames.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Right through there for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one hammered center field. Mitchell moving back. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Gray back to work. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas under it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Now Correa up to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Correa.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Nice try, Ramon.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The center fielder.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell.
And it's fouled away. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Joseph Ortiz will hit next. Runner on the go. Makes the catch, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
The designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
That's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Contreras now. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. And delivers outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, John Kenzie Noel. He's 2 for 2.
Noel.
And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Check swing, no appeal. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count's full. And that one finds its way through. And out to aboard. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Ortiz over to second, on to Hoskins. Double play. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
Fouled off left side.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. Pitch misses, ball 1. Contreras goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And a strike in there.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians. Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Just missed. Just off the inside edge. just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
We got full count.
Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's Jose Ramirez. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now it's Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one handled on the run, sent it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan has a beat on it, and there are 2 outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The second baseman.
Digging in, Bryce Terang. No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos